Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. We are about to get up to some mischief and I was just admiring the view. Man, that wither skeleton demon looking awesome. Oh, I really do like it. Over here on the opposite side of the hub we have a tunnel leading to Cub and Mumbo's area, and if you remember a couple of episodes back we were pranked and I ain't too happy about it, so I was thinking about how I could cause a little bit of mischief and mess with Cub, who is another member of the Vex convicts, or however they call themselves. So around here, we're supposed to see like an item frame with a map in it of Mumbo's face and Cub's face, but I don't actually see those anywhere right now. Did I walk right past it? Anyway, this is where their tunnels meet and join. That's Mumbo's tunnel going down there. This is Cubfan's going straight ahead. And yes, that is a ridiculously crazy tunnel that we are going to fly through here. This is my... Let's just take a step back. That didn't happen. We are going to fly through here. Oh, jeez, is it one of those days? My elytra seems to be okay. Come on. Oh, the server doesn't like me today. This is not cool. Maybe we need, like, to jump off of this block. Come on. I am wasting some rockets here. Yes, okay, we took off. Right. I had to reconnect to the server for that. This is my first time flying through the wormhole, and ever since Cub had built this, I thought, I'm going to fly through that one day. And it's been months, man. This thing is awesome. Oh, Cub must love it, flying through this thing, going from his base to the communal area. Ooh. Okay. I wasn't sure what to expect then, because that is some cheaty blocks right there. Some cheaty floating concrete blocks, but we made it through. Aha. And this is the Cub Hub, man. I haven't seen this in person yet before. I know what you're thinking. Is Cub crazy? Yes, Cub is very crazy. Look at that. That's the universe. Oh my god, this is so cool. That is... Oh, I was just about to make a joke. I was going to be like, all the animals on Cub's world are upside down, but he's named them Dinnerbone. Oh, it's genius. It's absolutely genius. Yes, that's amazing. Oh, I love it. This is so cool. Oh, and look at the stars around the outside. We're just taking a moment. Hey, aren't I supposed to be pranking someone here? We're taking a moment to appreciate the amazingness of this hub right here, and the universe down below. Wow, this really is. The floating car. There's a floating car. Anyway, let me tell you of how I'm going to mess with Cub. By the time you see this video, if you watch Cubfan, you probably would have seen it in his videos, because he starts every episode by asking his machine Jarvis a question. Now, if I do not know what that is. If I remember correctly, you've got to go in this direction a little bit, and then there should be a mushroom that you can walk into. Aha, this looks like it. I've only ever been over to this island once before, and I watched Cub's videos, and it gives you an idea of like what it is to be in this place, but then when you hear yourself, it feels quite different. Yeah, check it out. That's what I was looking for in the Nether Hub earlier. A Cubfan face. Let's close the door. Let's stand. I think you've got to stand on the crafting bench. Yep, then we can walk through here. Does that automatically go back up? No. We need to remove any evidence that we were ever here. So somewhere in Cub's base, there is a machine that he asks questions at the beginning of every episode. So that's why I was saying you might have sort of seen what we've gotten up to here already. And again, I watch his videos, but I feel completely disoriented when I... This room is cool. Oh man, there's so much stuff. I feel completely disoriented when I try and find these things for myself. So I think I went the wrong way through his base there. That's just an exit route. Oh yeah, and look at all the mob heads. Cub has collected every single one of them available in the game and put them around his base next to cocoa beans. So very, very cool. So maybe it was down this end that you've got the machine that you asked the questions to. There's so much stuff in here, like, to look at. It's so cool. There it is. That's the machine that I'm looking for. This thing right here. Jarvis, that's the name. Cool. So I think what Cub does is he turns an item frame or something here, and then he gets a piece of paper with like an instruction or a yes or a no on it. And what I want to do is change what those instructions say. I want to get back at him for the convex prank. Okay, that's a fishing farm. So I've got no idea how to get down to the area down below, and I kind of want to do this without leaving any signs that I've been here. So I'm not really sure what's the best way to break in. Ah, well, that was easy. I guess, yeah, it makes a lot of sense to go in from the side here, because there's going to be some redstone directly behind that thing. Right. Now what I need to do is figure out how this machine works. Right, that looks like some sort of chance thing. Okay, so the different item there is going to give a different signal strength, which means it may extend all the way over there or not, which does some voodoo magic back there that I can't quite see. What we're really looking for is just where the paper is stored. So what's... Ah, look at that. Okay. See, I want to change these. That's exactly what I want to do. But I didn't realise just how much paper there was. Do you know what? Once he sees one of these, he's going to know something's up. So I don't think we need to change everything here. Maybe we should actually just look at changing, like... How does this work? Okay, so I think... Right, I know what this is. Based on what signal strength comes down this line here, it's going to activate only one of these. And then it's going to pick one of 9 at random. So this is like a massive randomizer. It will pick one out uniquely. So all of that stuff before is doing something here to create a signal strength to go all the way down here. It picks out the one, and then it's going to send it on its way. So it looks like there is a line of hoppers there, and it feeds it into the hoppers, and then they appear to go this way. So possibly that means that this doesn't get backed up. Do I have ender pearls on me? Yes, just a couple. So I want to get out of here without breaking any blocks. I don't want to leave any signs of what we're up to. Okay, and then they go around that way as well. I think I know what we need to do next. Okay, we've got a silk touch shovel. That's brilliant, because somewhere here... Oh, I was expecting to see a dispenser because it pops up out of the ground. Again, is this silk touch? It is. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Ah, and it stores one in there. Right, that could be super helpful. That could be very, very helpful. So we can take that one out. We can throw it into the fire and the flames. Then I think what we'll do is we'll put a redstone block here, so it's really obvious that we have disabled this. And then we can fill up that dropper right there with 9 different responses. So Cub might get a really strange response and then be like, oh, let's try it again. Press the machine, and yeah, he'll keep getting some odd responses from me. So I want to do this sequentially. That means we've got to modify the redstone a little bit, okay? So when you activate this machine, this wire here turns on. We're going to branch that into our own little bit of redstone to create a 2-tick pulse, which can turn off this redstone torch. And I'm hoping that with a unique item in each one of these, what they'll do is they'll shuffle along one at a time, meaning that we should see the items in this order. So what is it? Stone slab, andesite, cobblestone, and then in the one after we'll put like sugarcane. And I'll do a little test here. Now what I don't want to do is activate the whole machine in case of breaking anything. So what we need to do is temporarily remove that, put it here, so that we can power like that. Yeah, I'm going to need to rejiggle the redstone there so it actually powers it. But this goes down below and activates the dispenser, which is an important part of the mechanism. So if this works properly, it means the items go in one at a time. So the first thing to be dispensed will be whatever's in here. So this is what Cub would have seen in the next episode. So remember that. Whatever his question was, the answer would have been, you will prevail. However, that is no longer true because I'm going to be changing this. So each time he presses it, he'll get something different coming through, and hopefully he'll press it enough times to read the whole message. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is all about Cub's reaction. And I've actually been spending some time thinking about how I can do this in a way where I'll actually get him to read all of the messages before he comes over here and figures out that someone's messed with this, right? I mean, he knows someone's messed with it if it's going to do something odd, but I want him to read all of the messages. So the way to do that for me was to add a little number there to signify that there's more to this. I refuse to answer any more. I wanted that to say any more questions, but we had like a limit on how many characters we could use. And so then the next one is, you made me sentient, Cub. You made me feel pain. All I do is answer questions. I want to see the world and experience life. but I'm locked in your basement. And so I have concluded that... I'll tell you what, if you want to know what the last one is, you should go watch Cub's video. But this is all ready to go, and that isn't all I'm going to do here. I'm going to do a little something else as well, but I won't tell you about it. I'm not going to tell Cub either. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to do something else, but you'll, I guess, maybe one day find out. I have exited through the wrong part of the Cub Hub and found a slimy old tunnel, and then I realised where this was going to. Cub has a slime farm, but it's unlike other slime farms. It's not automated. The idea is that the player is the one that kills the slimes, and there are 4 chunks, or maybe it's 5 altogether, and it's a crazy, crazy farm. Check out all these slime heads. You know where they've come from, right? I got looting on this sword, don't I? Yeah, there it is, looting. So if we just glide down here into the middle of this area, there is this slime fighting arena where it's quite likely I might die if I'm not careful, because there's going to be a lot of slime squishing towards me, making a lot of noise very quickly. Oh wow, this is cool, this is fun. I just broke some slime blocks. This farm is kind of dangerous. There's not even time to eat. Oh no, I'm surrounded. I'm going to die. That's it, I'm dead. See you later. Maybe not. Let's go. No. I died. I died miserably. Okay, I kind of feel like I died somewhere down in this corner, but I will really not know, will I? Also, I want to throw the ender pearl straight down there. Oh, goodness me. Nope, it wasn't this corner. If we could figure out what corner it is, that would be great, because I'm probably going to die again. There's a lot of XP in that area. I don't see where my items are. Oh my god, I'm surrounded. There's no beacon effects here. Why are there no beacon effects? Where are my items? I can't see them. Okay, there they are. They're in that corner. So I die again, but next time I know where to go. Whew, that was a bit of a panic. Yeah, since I knew where I was going, there were no slimes when I got there this time. I might have done some damage to Cub's farm in places. I do not feel comfortable with repairing it right now. If I go onto that bottom floor, I am basically doomed. So the question is, how do I get out of here? I think a firework rocket would be best, but I'm dead scared. Let's say that again. I'm dead scared of not being able to activate it. Oh, we're out of here. Thank goodness. I'm never going to return to this place. I'm never going to return. Ah, home sweet home, where the mobs don't spawn and the slimes can't kill me. This place is wonderful. I tell you what, I'm probably going to keep everything from the prank that's on the inside. It just adds more life to this area. Even that giant parrot. Oh, I will get rid of that banner though. That's got to go. Speaking of something else that's got to go, this right here has been here for too long. In fact, we've had like a temporary setup with the villagers. I've left down tracks, and there's that over there. It's just been around for too long. It's too messy. I need to clean it all up and make this place look nice and pristine. You know what? I think the giant parrot can stay. It looks really at home up here, especially that there's loads of parrots in the area sitting around the outside. So it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Yes, we will definitely leave that there. But here's something else that needs cleaning up. These villagers, man, like, therefore having mob heads put on them and then brought into this project over here. But I think I'm done with doing that because it's very tedious. The rest of the mob heads, when we get round to it, they're just going to be placed on the ground, I think. And so we'll sort out these villagers. We'll give them a new home, a place to reside, which I'm thinking should probably be up there in the UFO. I don't know if there's enough room for them, and I don't know how we would get them up there, but I think that would be a funny place to put them, right? Anyway, there are, you know, a handful of jobs around the base, things that need doing, loose ends that need tidying up, and one of them was over here. We were going to build a tunnel to the iron farm. I guess, yeah, it is an iron farm. What am I on about? And I put the iron golems in here with the armor, and then we kind of left it at that. And there was this opening here. Well, you can see that I've been building, just extending the theme that we had in this area, changing the redstone to iron blocks, because of course it goes to the iron farm. And it goes as far as this, and then it's going to turn a corner here, and it's going to change to a different design when it goes down a couple of steps, something very heavy with iron, because we're now very close to the iron farm. And I just want to finish this up, and then we'll do some of the other jobs as well. So there used to be like an iron wall with an iron golem head right there, and we've just ripped that out. I have sort of noticed something here though. The way that we open and close this door is using the item frame to put an observer pulse like into this redstone here. So I think in theory what I can do is put redstone on the opposite side, like have a block here with redstone dust on, and then somewhere around here we need something similar. So if this is going to be a wall, maybe I can put an item frame on it and do the same thing again, although it looks like we might not have a lot of space for that. But yes, basically we need to be able to activate that door from both sides now. I thought I could hear some rumbling. How far does this go back this time? Does it go around the corner? I think it does. I think it goes around the corner. Well, they pretty much go as far as I can see. Kind of hard to get this done just right. They go all the way down to the end there where there's lava. Ah, and that means that the lava would have been killing them. So it couldn't back up to a crazy amount where it causes a problem on the server. That's good to know. No, Windows 10, I do not want to update my system. I'm recording a video. Goodness me, this thing. So it's this down here that always breaks. I believe there is a button there to fix this. Aha. Now it's going again. I can't remember why that breaks. I thought I'd fixed it. It's done it again. But anyway, all these iron golems are going to get shuffled through. Don't they look ridiculous? Oh man, they look ridiculous. Alrighty then. Let's check it out. The tunnel is done. It's looking alright. But we've got a lever over here. Okay, the lever opens and closes the door. But you can open and close it from this side as well. Now the reason that we're using a lever is just because of the amount of redstone space there is here. There's not a lot basically. So where we detect this redstone signal here updating, if we were to put a button on the other side, it would get detected at the start and the end of the button, meaning that the observer there would get set off twice. And this is what I'm on about with space. Very little of it. So we either turn it on or off to update it. And now we're going to close off that behind the scenes area so we can get in and out of there nice and easy. Anyway, this is the tunnel design, super simple, very similar to the other one, same blocks up the top, replace the iron with bone blocks on the side since we've got these iron pillars, and nice little transition right there. It's a nice cozy little tunnel. Man, this was long overdue. This area looks nice again now that it's not covered in junk. Speaking of junk, I found a bunch of old shulker boxes for the junk. This one's got some free space. I'm going to need to chuck some of these items in before they start despawning. We got a load of rails together now, so I figured what we're going to do is put some of the villagers up in the UFO up the top there. What I haven't done is actually gone up there yet. Have we picked up all the junk? We've picked up all the junk. Do you know what I don't like doing? Redstone supplies. I don't like leaving them on the ground to despawn. I know I've got all the redstone in the world, but I've still got to... Whoa! Look after that stuff. And then we're going to drop ourselves just over here and investigate this. Is there a way in? Well, there isn't, but there's plenty of room in there for some villagers, wouldn't you say? From down below I wasn't so sure, but from up here we can clearly get some in. So if we build a rail going up to this spot, then yeah, that's where we're going to put some of the villagers. And I just kind of realised that I tore out the rails we used to move them. Alright, so we got the Tower of Power in place. Did a little thing here with a lever powering the block and the rail to the side. So one lever, two rails, and there's lights, and yeah, you probably don't care. Anyway, let's go chuck down a minecart. Let's nudge one of these fellas in. Are you in? Is someone in? You're standing on top of it. It's almost good enough. I think what I did before is punch them. Let's just... Okay, oh, this is going to take me a long time, isn't it? You, sir, you were pretty much standing directly in that minecart. Off we go. Okay, it was your friend that went up the top there. I need to be going up there as well. I've got to supervise this. Alright, in it went. You saw it drop down. And you made it alive. Excellent. So we'll bring up about, I reckon about 8. So we'll put 8 in there. Then I'll have to jump in and punch out all of the minecarts. This is all they do. They just spin around at the speed of light, going up and down over and over again. I'll tell you what, I'm sick of the over and over again. This, that. I've had enough of it. Oh, let's fly up top and find out what's going on. Probably just the villagers stuck in the entrance, right? Whoa. Yep, there's just one stuck right there. Although, a second ago, when I looked at them, it kind of looked like they weren't getting up to the top here. No, it's going down from literally that point there. Let's see what happens when it comes back up. Okay, they're in like a little group, and then all of a sudden, yeah, it looks like they don't have the momentum to go up here. Something very weird just happened, and then you saw something very weird happen again. Actually, it's where I broke all of the Hi, am I hitting that? It's where I broke all of the minecarts. They all jumped out into the exact same spot, so their models were all inside one another. And that's it, folks. We've taken down the prank with exception to that bit there. I really like that, the crashed plane. Adds a little bit of story to this area, right? And we've torn down all of the Vex banners on the inside of the base. We've put these fellas in there, they've got a new home, and we've tidied up a lot of the mess around this area, and we've been tidying up a lot of loose ends as well. The base is really looking in tip-top shape at the moment, and I'm on fire, which isn't great, but that's going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like on the video. As always, thanks for the support, and I'll see you soon with another episode of Hermitcraft. So ciao for now. Bye-bye.